boys and girls, we're back in the garden today and we're going to find out what sort of things sink and what sort of things float. So I've got some water here. We're going to do a bit of an experiment, find out what sort of things sink and what sort of things float. So I'm going to start off first of all with a penny. Here we go. Let's pop it into the water. I'm going to put the camera down a bit so you can see. Here it goes. Oh, straight to the bottom. Can you see that, boys and girls? Straight to the bottom. So, the penny sank. Okay, let's try, we've got a little cork here. It's very light. Oh, that's bobbing about in there. That's definitely floating. Can you see that? There it is, floating about. Let's try, here's Mickey Mouse. He's out of our mailbox. Mickey Mouse, you're going to sink or you're going to float? Oh, I thought he would float, but oh, he sank. There he is, right there with the penny. He must be quite heavy. And let's try a marker pen. Ooh, look at that. That's floating. Can you see that, boys and girls? It's very light and it's sort of spread out over the surface, so it's floating beautifully. Let's try a paper clip. Uh-oh, the paper clip went straight to the bottom too. Now then, there is a way that you can make some of these things that sink float. If you get something that floats like this, it's very light on the water or is very spread out on the water. See, the penny here is quite heavy, and so the water can't hold it up. So even though it's little, it's got a lot of heaviness to it, so the water just can't hold it up. Same with the Mickey Mouse. He's heavy and the water just cannot hold him up. But this pen is quite light and it's quite spread out. So, and you put it in the water and the water says, yes, I can hold you up. You're spread out over a nice space of the water and I've got enough to hold you up. And the cork is very, very light, so the water can hold the cork up. Now, what we're going to do today, boys and girls, let's make a little raft. See if we can make like a little boat and then see if that can float so well it can hold up something that would normally sink. So, I've got my box of corks. You'll have some of these as well. Let's get some of them out. And let's get a few of them. It's exciting. Put this to the side here. And I've got some masking tape. Now, you're all going to get a roll of your very own masking tape today. Now, I don't want to join all the corks together at once. I want them to be nice and strong, so I'm going to join just a couple together at a time. I'm not going to do as many as you're going to do, so I've got my masking tape. I've got 2 corks, and I'm just going to wrap it around here. Now, you do this with a grown-up and you can come up with a better way, that will be fabulous. So these 2 corks are together, they should stay. So I need my raft a bit bigger than that, so I'm going to get another couple of corks, hold them together, tape around the middle. There we go. So see, now I'm going to take these 2 corks together, so then I'll have 4. So I'm building up a bit of strength together, but I couldn't have just done them all separately in one go. I've got to do it bit by bit to hold them all together. And I think I need just one more pair for my raft. Let's give it a try, shall we? You'll have many more corks than me. Oops, a daisy. This is I'm trying to rush. Attach those to there. You see, I'm wrapping it round. And of course you can attach more and more layers. Okay, so what do you think of my little raft? Do you think that will work? Let's give it a try, shall we? Let's bring back the water. Now let's tip this down a little bit more so you can see. Doesn't want to go down, does it? Right, I'm going to put my raft in the water. Here we go, it's floating beautifully. Now, let's get the penny out from the bottom of the water. Let's put the penny on the raft. There you go. Now it's floating, it's having a ride on the raft. Let's get the paper clip out. That sank straight to the bottom, even though it was light. Yes! See, now that's floating. I don't know if it's going to be big enough to hold up the Mickey Mouse. Let's see, let's shake off some of the water first. Let's bring our raft back over here. But before I put Mickey Mouse on, I might put a little flag on my raft here. Oops, if I can. Okay. Now let's see if he's going to be strong enough to hold Mickey Mouse on there too. Oh, no, I tipped him up. Now if I made him bigger, if I made that raft bigger, I'm pretty sure he would be able to hold up Mickey Mouse. It's not that you can't hold him up, he's just tipping over because he's lopsided. So with a little bit more, that would be able to, but I know I could put several pennies and several paper clips on there, and that would work beautifully. So you can change something that sinks to something that floats. So that is your craft today, is to create a raft and put some things on there that would normally sink, that you've worked out would normally sink, and see if you can make them float. So even take a picture and share it with us. That would be fabulous. All right, so you'd be magicians changing science, so something that would normally sink, you will change it and make it float. Oh, I'm going to look forward to seeing those pictures. You have a lovely time doing that.